yards on the ground for Carson last week. 15 carries.
But I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They run it with Carson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
Jackson on the It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun, an excellent way to start.
Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
That's caught by Jackson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Why are we doing this?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Hurts sacked.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that front. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
It's to 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Wilson.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
This is Carson. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move.
Carrier.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's into the clear. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Wilson's pass complete to number
DK Metcalf. 76 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
So if they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Flush to his right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Intended for Alshon Jeffrey.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now hang on here, because down on the field and appearing to be grimacing in some pain is the tight end, Zach Ertz. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Bobby White.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's a second down run with Sanders. The Seahawks and Eagles, you might remember, they met up in the wild card round a season ago. It's a night Philly fans could probably stand to forget. Carson Wentz exited early after just 4 passes thrown, and Josh McCown at 40 years of age brought in. But the Seahawks, they were too tough.
Happens now with these quarterbacks who can move.
And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. The Eagles unable to convert. Everything's dialed up a little bit more. It's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
And 7.
From the 40 now on second down. Wilson, he finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there. First down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Carson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
31-yard line.
On second and 12, Wilson throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be third down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
On the play. First down, Seattle.
Now it's Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Chris Carson.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's Carson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but
and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, it's tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. It didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Right here.
They'll try to run forward with Sanders. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's caught inside the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Intercepted by the Seahawks.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
7 yards, the pickup there. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? In the end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw, escaping the pressure right. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. So we're at the 41, second and 9. 21-0 our score after one.
The score is Seahawks 21, Eagles nothing.
Come on in here. Come get some.
Second down, here's Hurts. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off the
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Here's Sanders, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Over the middle, Dorsett. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Philip Dorsett. A gain of 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On second down now, it's Carson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard. Give him 4 on the carry there. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
At the 22-yard line.
Hurts. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Hurts, the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Sanders, the ball.
Tackle made by K.J. Wright. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Eagles. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and goal at the
They'll run with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and great time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. Now increase here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So let's glance at a player's spotlight now with Russell Wilson. He's enjoying it. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a team of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defense,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make the big play and disrupt things.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And when an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory.
With the handoff,
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The gain of 8 and a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a break.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Is good.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. 3rd down here.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts on the move to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And Jeffrey's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. But first down, Hurts dancing to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Intended for Marquise Goodwin. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. It'll be a gain of 9, and just like that, it's third down.
That's a gain of 9.
So we've come to halftime. You sure you're ready for the third quarter?
That's the end.
Need to use a bathroom or anything?
With the score,
Cool. Let's go.
35, Eagles 7.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to take off with it. Hurts fumbles it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day and play.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And the pressure gets to him again. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's Wilson to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Wilson, 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Now a give, right side. Carson, a nice little juke. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
And the Seahawks ball.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the gun. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 91 yards on the catch and run.
Remember their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On second down now, it's Sanders. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
There's the ball carry.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Vincent Mayoa in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's
inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First down, Seattle.
Operating from the gun. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. And the Eagles have recovered. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get
get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Miles Sanders.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
KJ Wright. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Sanders. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Right. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. First down, a run with Hyde. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Wilson, they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of nothing.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down Broadway.
It is good.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Hurts pass. Intercepted by the Seahawks.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Carson, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Ballore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Mark 54. Mark 54. Hey, check.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here. Now Carson fumbles the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
Carson on the carry.
But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Something of a rare incompletion. I remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
The last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they can get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading for the 4th. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. Much there, only a yard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. A tackle of almost on the spot, that means you have to run extra plays and it's harder to move it.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability.
Jake Elliott.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. The pig didn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something over it, even if this game is over.
Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
The 25-yard
Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Russell Wilson.
Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
It's our time.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate, that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And he finds his man, that's Butler. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Defensively.
Throwing his Hurts. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
7.
Let's get it.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
On the carry.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it with Carson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they've practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Seattle.
On the option, here's Wilson fighting through. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check.
Here's Hyde on the draw. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Carlos Hyde.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Ball carrier. First and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
59.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield.
And it's a fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
57 for Mike. Mark 57.
Ball and things are working and clicking, they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So